Well, still in Morgan County, one Hartselle woman is seeking answers after she says she was headed to run errands one day and noticed that her car was being hooked up to a tow truck. The woman says she finally got to the bottom of the situation and the tow truck company had the wrong vehicle. She says she has no idea what she would have done if they had left with her vehicle. And tonight, our Jasmine Bird tells us our rights when it comes to car repossessions.
Just kind of talk to me about the whole process that we've been speaking about over the last few weeks, as far as your car and how things took place.
I was just getting ready to go run an errand, and I was hearing some noise outside because I wasn't paying attention because I was running late to run that errand. So as I go to my door and I see a tow truck, and so I proceeded to lock my door. And I told the guy, I said, "What are you doing with my car?" And he couldn't hear me, so he stopped what he was doing, so he came to me. And I said, "What are you doing with my car?" And he said, "We got a call in saying that when start." I said, "No, sir, you got the wrong car. I had it hooked up, ready to move it out of my parking slot."
Marie Winton was right. The tow truck driver had the wrong car. The right car was next to hers. So what are an individual's rights as it relates to these types of instances in the state of Alabama?
So if some sort of incident like what you've described occurs, where there's a question about whether it's the appropriate vehicle or not, if there's any kind of threat or force that is used to accomplish the repossession, that would be unlawful.
Legal Services Alabama in Huntsville managing attorney Thomas Phelps says typically the towing company would be provided a description of the vehicle, and that might include the VIN number, the make, model, and tag number, if applicable.
And those things would be the basis that any reasonable towing company should rely on before they move a vehicle from a particular premises. I believe the person could verbally, announce to the tow truck driver, "I'm sorry, you have the wrong vehicle, there's been a mistake." At that point, it would probably be reasonable for all parties to discuss the matter, verify whether the vehicle in question is correct before going forward. If the conversation became heated in any way such that it could be a breach of the peace, that would be unlawful.
Another thing to keep in mind if you happen to witness a similar instance.
If you see a vehicle being towed, it looks like a repossession, probably would be a wise idea to document that, take a quick photograph or write down the information and pass along to the resident.
And most importantly,
in these situations, it's most important to remember that it's better to protect people rather than property. If any of these situations become heated or violent, even verbally.
Starting June 1st, changes will go into effect in the city of Decatur. Towing companies or anyone else deemed a repossessor must notify Decatur Police Department at least 30 minutes prior to repossession attempt and provide a detailed description of the vehicle to be towed. That includes vehicle ID number, tag numbers, and colors. For more information, visit fox54.com. In Huntsville, Jasmine Bird, Fox 54 News.